take it back to your dad's 4 rules. What do you think are some important rules of hand fighting that you think that all wrestlers should keep in mind?
Stay inside would be number 1. So, and there's so many things you could do from the outside. And we have guys that are very, very good, but this is what I'm going back to. It's like, I was very good from the overhook, but if you're not going to use it, you got to get out of it. Because I think about a sprinter lining up to run a race. He's always going to run forward because he's better that way. Stop fighting people sideways. If you're fighting somebody sideways, you're going to lose that battle over time, even if you're the same strength, same height, same everything. If you fight them sideways, you're going to lose. So I talk about winning our match all the time. You can be 0-0 and I can know I'm getting ready to crush this dude. If I beat him up in the hand fight for 3 minutes and he's getting exhausted and he's starting to give up positions or he's starting to try dumb stuff, like I know I'm getting ready to attack him and it could be in the 4th minute. You know, it's very important to win all the time. Like I'll tell my guys, like, it's working, stay with it. So inside is really important. Preventive position, I think, is important. So just because I fight inside to the collar tie, if I just let them fight back in easily, they don't get as frustrated and they're going to continue to fight back. If I get inside and then he tries to get inside and I preemptively counter that and make out all these short motions, my life's going to be a lot easier until they're going to give up and then they're going to decide in their own head and start justify being outside and giving up underhooks, and then they're going to be off balance. They're going to be fighting that sideways battle. So I'm going to be getting fresh. They're going to be getting tired. And that's when all my attacks are going to start to open up. And we talk about everybody is super strong in the first minute, in the second minute, and even the best guys in the 5th minute. But if I'm beating them inside, I'm getting confident. I'm winning the hand fight. I'm pulling their head down. I'm leg driving. I'm sagging. If I'm in control of all of those things, then I'm going to start to feel confident and my attack's going to open up. And against the best guys, sometimes that effort and that work to stay inside and to do all that for 4 or 5 minutes, it might be the last 10 seconds where it finally opens up, but it wouldn't have opened up. I'm thinking about David Taylor, Yazdani. Dave was all over him the whole time, and Yazdani was keeping great position, and Dave ended up having to hit a great shot because these guys are in peak shape, and he's doing a lot of things to counter all the hand fight, but it was just enough. It was just enough. That body of work was just enough to be able to get that last takedown and win the Olympic gold. So that was fun to watch.
Absolutely.
And that's levels above me. I can't even grasp what these guys are doing in there, but I can see that he started that from the very first second that match started.
Man, I really appreciate that. Was such a great technical breakdown, man. I love, there's a lot of things to dissect there. I really like that you were talking about the importance of inside control to gain angles. And I also like the importance that you put on maintaining an angle once you have one, maintaining a grip and not allowing the guy to extract as easly, making him have to really work to get back out. Otherwise he's not going to get annoyed, like you said.
Yeah. And that's a really good point too. Like holding, like we're talking about the same thing, but I want to touch on it.
Yeah.
Sometimes we get inside control and we get to our best tie up. Mine's inside tricep with my head on the collar. Like I feel like that's prime time and I know I can dominate that position and I know I can score points. Sometimes it's more beneficial not to score right away. Sometimes it's better to soften your guy up and beat him in that position that you worked hard to win and maybe spend 10, 20 seconds in there setting them up and faking on them to get them to react and get them a little bit more tired, because we are in a huge advantage being inside and being underneath our opponent. So sometimes stay in there and then hold and kind of soften your opponent up before you score right away. Sometimes we get there and we fire off because it's our best position and the guy's he's so ready to defend that it ends up not being as easy as we want it to. And we get tired shooting. We don't want to shoot again. And then we're too tired to want to hand fight again and things start to fall apart. So sometimes stay in the position that you worked hard to win.